Welcome to the farm.
Welcome to the farm. I'm Justin, and today I am really excited. I'm going to pick up a new piece of equipment. So I got the trailer hooked up to the dually. I'm going to go ahead, pick up that piece of equipment, and we'll see if we can have a little bit of fun today. So after about 5 hours of driving, I'm back, and this is what I picked up. I got one of those small 1-ton Chinese excavators because that's really all I can afford at this point. Can't afford anything bigger or better. And I got a bunch of projects that I want to do that I need something really small to do. So hopefully this will work out perfect. Let's go ahead, get this thing unchained. Let's get it off the trailer and take a look at it. Jeez. Well, I got the machine off the trailer. Unloading it was a little bit sketchy. It's a very top-heavy machine and it really wants to rock very easily. And it doesn't help that I have the trailer going downhill this way and the ramp going this way, so it made that pivot point even stronger and the downhill ramp much steeper. So if I ever unloaded this thing again, I would definitely unload it on the flatter part of the driveway where it doesn't create such a steep angle. But we got it off, it worked out okay. Let's head over and take a look at the machine. All right, so here's the machine. It's definitely you can tell it's a cheap Chinese machine. You got some paint worn off here on the roll cage. There's some dents and scratches in it already. I honestly think it's a used machine that's been repainted and resold, because according to the hour meter, it's got 211 hours on it. But that's all right. For the price, I'm not going to argue with that. It's fine. The one thing that I did notice is completely broken already. This I found laying in the engine bay, and that is supposed to be the latch for the engine compartment here. So now I can just lift it without having to do the hinge. And I don't think that's going to be too big of a deal. I can just pull these 2 bolts, put that back in, tack it back in, and have the latch again. So not a huge deal. If that's all I got to fix, that's fine. But let's go ahead, go through the machine, make sure the fluids and stuff are all good, do a little bit of greasing, and see if we can't test it out a little bit. All right, so this engine's air cooled, so I don't have to worry about checking any coolant. Let's just check the oil here. I'm slightly downhill, so this is probably not going to read perfect. Oil looks clean. That's a good sign. And we got oil about halfway up the dipstick here. Like I said, the machine's slightly downhill, so I'll pull the dipstick on the other side and see how full that shows. Yep, it's actually running out of the spout because I'm running downhill, so it's full. We're good to go. So here's our sight glass for hydraulic fluid, and we are pretty much up to the top, so we should be good to go on that. So the next thing I want to do is just give the machine a good greasing. It does look like it was freshly greased, but I want to go ahead and hit them again. Now, all the pivot points on the actual arm itself are standard grease fittings, but it looks like all the cylinders have this other style of grease fitting that I don't have anything to grease. So I'm going to pull one of these out, see if I have this type of Zerk to go in all the cylinders so I can grease the cylinder pivot points too. So I can already tell you, I do not have the right fittings. So I'm going to have to run to the store and get some grease fittings. But for now, I want to do something with this machine. So let's just go ahead and see if we can't find a little something to play with. So I got these 3 posts here next to the driveway that are kind of in the way for me to swing my trailer as I back in. You can see right here, my front tire of my truck comes right here, and I just barely missed this post. So I think I'm going to bring the machine over here, pull out these 3 old fence posts, see if it can do it. Well, I got the posts out. This thing does not have a ton of power, which I did not expect it to, but I was able to get the job done with it. I don't like the way that this thumb is set up. It is way too long compared to the bucket, so I may do something with that to cut it down to make it a little bit easier to grab things, because right now it's not working for me. We are back out here the next day with the excavator, and I got my little helper Cadence out here.
Hello.
Yesterday we pulled out those 3 fence posts, and the first post we pulled out left a great big hole. So we're going to use the excavator to load up some dirt, and we're going to get that hole filled in. But first, last night I stopped and picked up some new grease fittings. So we're going to swap out all the grease fittings on all the cylinders and get this thing greased up before we get to work.
I have one question before we get started.
Yeah.
Why do we need to change them?
That's a good question. So the grease gun does not click on to these fittings, but it will click on to these ones.
Oh.
So see how that's got a little lip on this edge there at the top?
Uh-huh.
The grease
Show the
gun
camera. Show the camera.
It's got a little lip on the top. So the grease gun will click over the top of that and hold on while we grease.
Understandable.
So we're gonna get your tools and let's get these swapped out, okay?
Let's do this.
All right, you got your sockets?
Yes, I do.
Yes, okay. So I know from earlier that the socket we need for the machine is the 10 millimeter, so 10 mm.
Oh, first try.
There you go.
10 mm.
Okay, so we need to put it on this wrench.
Let's see if it works.
Nope. Okay, so you need this adapter. So this will go on the wrench, and then that socket will click onto there. So that'll click onto here. Push it on.
I need a little help.
Okay. Yeah, that was kind of hard. And then that will snap onto that one. Perfect. That is set up to loosen, so that's what you want. So you're going to take this piece out right here. Yep. Now pull it towards you. The clicking is not what you want. You want, yep.
I can't do that. I can't
Sure
do
you
it.
can.
I can't do it.
Yeah, you can.
I can't.
You hold it on the handle and pull towards you. See? You already did it. It's already loose. So now you should be able to just take this and turn it out.
Oh, boy. Yuck.
That's okay. You're going to get greasy. That's why we have rags. The other way. I will hold that.
It's tight.
Okay, then you put the wrench back on it and turn it again. Yep, nope, keep turning. Nope, other way. There you go. All right, let's see if it's loose again.
No.
No? Okay.
Can you just do it?
So all you gotta do is keep turning it. Now try.
No.
Okay.
Really?
All right.
No.
You got it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm gonna go grab a rag while you finish pulling that out, okay?
Ugh. This blue stuff is disgusting.
Okay. Now you can take your new one with your fingers and you're gonna put it in there and you're gonna start turning it that way until it starts, okay?
The machine's gonna start?
No, until it starts threading in. It starts turning in.
I can't do it. I can't do it.
I will start it for you. Just remember, don't give up right away, okay? Okay, now turn it in with your hand. Is it getting tight? Okay, now turn. Okay, that's good, that's good, that's good, that's good. These are just grease fittings. You don't need to over tighten them, okay? And there we go. That's how you change a grease fitting.
Exhausting.
So we're gonna go ahead and change all the rest of them, okay?
Oh, boy.
All right, so my little helper and I got all the grease fittings replaced on all the cylinders. We got everything greased except for one fitting on the boom down here. And I cannot curl the bucket in far enough to reach the fitting. So we're gonna have to move this thumb, which I wanna do anyway because we're gonna be digging some dirt and the thumb's just gonna be in the way. So I'm hoping we can just pull a couple bolts, take this out, fold this up, put a pin in, bolt it back in place, and hopefully it'll just stay right there. I'm not sure. Let's try it. You ready?
Hope you don't break it.
I don't think I'm gonna break it. You ready?
Yep.
All right. Okay. All right. Whoa, stop. That's it.
Wow.
Okay.
That was easy.
That's easy. Yep. Perfect. There you go. There. Good. Good. Stop. 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 There. See? We got that out. That's a tight fit. There we go. Perfect.
It's not out.
No, it doesn't fit.
We did all that work for nothing?
No. We just gotta do it a little bit differently. Now I gotta take off this top pin. We'll just take the whole thumb off. All right, pick it up.
I will. Just do not let that drop.
Pick it up.
Oh, lifting some weights.
So we got the whole machine greased now. We ended up having to take the thumb all the way off. I was hoping just to take the middle bar out and pivot the thumb all the way up and bolt it, pin it back in place. Nothing lined up, couldn't do that, so we had to take the whole thumb off. Not a big deal. We don't need it for digging in dirt. Speaking of dirt, are you ready to go drive over to that dirt pile?
Yeah!
All right, let's do that. All right, I'm gonna walk with you. Let's start heading that way, okay? Yep. Good. Nope. Yep.
I'm fine, Dad. I got this.
I know you got it. I'm just here just in case, okay? You watch where you're going.
This is awesome so far.
All right, turn that way a little more and go forward. Oh, other way. There you go. Keep going, keep turning, keep turning.
Which way?
The right one. Nope, other way. There you go. Okay, now forward. All right, good. All right, time to put this thing in some dirt and see what it can do. Now, this is just a loose pile, so it's not going to be a good representation of digging into the ground, but I think it'll still be fun. Well, that should be more than enough dirt to fill in that hole we have over there. Now the machine, I'm used to bigger mini excavators. This is really, really tiny and it's not overly smooth. It's pretty rough and jerky compared to what I'm used to. But I gotta say, it's still way better than doing that by hand. And I was able to do that in less than a minute. So I'm pretty happy about that. Once I have a little more seat time, I think I'm gonna get a lot more comfortable, a lot more fluid, and things will work a lot better. But for what it is, I can't complain. I got the hole mostly filled in, but there is a rock right here that I think I want to pull out just because it's really close to the surface. And if I'm coming through here with a mower, or if my neighbor comes through with a mower, I don't want them to hit it and mess up their mower deck. So I'll drive the excavator over here and see if I can't pop this rock out. I was able to get those 3-4 rocks out pretty easy. I'm very happy with that. Looks like I actually have another one here to get out. So we will work on getting that out as well. Well, I was able to get 4, I'd say medium-sized rock and 1 small rock out of that little hole. And I was able to pull the material and kind of level things out in here a little bit fairly easily. So I am very happy with this thing. I think it's going to be very handy to have on the farm. The one really big downside that I have right now is that engine is air-cooled, and it is right underneath the seat here. And like, this metal is hot to the touch for my hand. Like, I don't think I could just sit here and hold my hand on it, and I haven't even been running it that long. So sitting on the seat gets pretty warm. But other than that, I'm really happy with how it's working. It dug in the pile fine, got these rocks out fine. I was able to pull those posts out yesterday. I think it's gonna be handy. Hopefully you guys found this entertaining. I just wanna say thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.